We talk a lot about trusting the process, right? Seems to be the thing for a lot of people, and it's the truth, man. It's letting go, it's letting God handle situations for you. Not saying that you don't have the power to like control these things, make your own decisions, and you know make the best decisions that you can for yourself. But uh, the reality of the situation is you just learn to let go of fear. You learn to let go of outcomes, and you learn to have that detachment for yourself. And mainly for me, it's been, the fear of things. Because fear is a real thing, man. And overcoming that, being able to do things that you're afraid to do, but that's what builds your resilience. That's what builds your resourcefulness, your mental strength. That's what builds your heart, man, and your confidence, real confidence. Uh, I can always say, that I didn't expect any of this. I don't think nobody, when you're a kid, when you're growing up, you don't really know how your life is gonna go, man. You're not even thinking about all of that. I know I wasn't. I was just having fun playing in the yard with my brothers in the basement, making crazy videos, playing bumper cars in the basement, bruh. When America's Funniest Home Videos was a thing, bro. I remember stuff like that. And just in the park, in the neighborhood on my bike, playing the game and stuff. Wasn't really thinking that life was this crazy. And, it's not bad. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy life. I really do. It's just nobody really prepares you for it. And as much as I say, school and your parents, and your wise men, your elders, uncles, auntie, anybody that's older than you, you can learn from anybody. Don't think that any age, so don't ever think your ego is too big to learn. You can learn from anybody, any age. But what I'm saying is, no matter how much people teach you and prepare you for this, there's just gonna be things that they're just not gonna prepare you for. And it's like, bro, why didn't my parents teach me this? Why am I learning this now? And I'm 35 years old and I'm just now. But the thing is, their life isn't my life. And regardless of whether a situation you go through is bad or good, it will pass. It's what you take from it that really matters, because at the end of the day, experience is the best teacher. Putting yourself through these situations, so you can learn from it, because you're responsible for your own life. And especially as men, we take accountability for everything that we do. It's literally your job, man. It's literally what you're supposed to do. Every action that you take, every decision that you make, no matter who you want to blame, you're the position that you're in, your mindset, what you think about yourself, you're in control of all of that. It's not about the things you can't control. You take full accountability for the decisions that you make that impact your life. Man, that just comes with the responsibility, I believe, especially with leadership. And to learn to be a leader, you first have to learn to follow. You have to be able to listen. That's what I said. You have to be able to learn from anybody and take wisdom from everybody. And what you do is you pick bits and pieces out of that, and you make with it what you will, and you turn it into something that can help your life, because you're always going to have your own philosophies, your own opinion. You're going to grow to develop your own boundaries, your own what you tolerate, your own way of living, your own way of leading, and what works best for you in this life. And I think that's an everyday process. I think that's an everyday thing that you have to go through, because you're never gonna have it all figured out. I mean, we go through this life and you hear people talk and you think like, damn, man, how are they so smart? How do they know this? How do they know that? But in the end, bro, it's because they just lived through it, man, and they're just sharing their experience and trying to help you so you don't go through the same thing. But at the end of the day, like, you have to go through these things, and they're not going to experience it the same way you did, or you do. That's the only reason. They're just telling you how it worked for them and what it taught them, and you can take from that, and try not to make those same mistakes. But when you're in the reality of certain situations, you're going to make the decisions and the choices and say the things and do the things that you want to do because you are your own person. Just be mindful, man. Take a second, pause, think. Don't react so quickly to everything. Live your life freely. Don't give up your peace for anything, man. Except God, really. God is peace. I believe that's the best way to live. It's not worth losing your sanity over anything in this world, losing yourself for anything in this world. Everything you want is yours. It's all about the work, man, and the inner work and the mental strength that you are willing to give yourself, man. Trust me, look, I'm hard on myself a lot, man, and it's a lot of things that I sit here and be like, man, I wish I had this and I wish I had that, but I think we all go through phases like that in life where you want certain things and you wish you had certain things, and that's okay to feel that way. But being grateful for what you do have and the person that you have become and the person that you are, once you learn to love that, if you've been out here living foul, man. You know if you're a scumbag. You know if you're a dirty ass individual. This is not who we're talking about. And we've all done things we're not proud of. We've all hurt people. We've all said things, and we've all done things that aren't right to people. And people have done things to us, man. And that's fine, man. It's okay. We're humans. We make these mistakes. It's about forgiveness. But even forgiveness is first taking responsibility for your role in these situations, or taking accountability, as I said. Because it always takes two to tango, or whatever the situation. It doesn't really matter, but it's always looking within and looking at yourself first, man, and looking at that man in the mirror and guiding your own life so you can be a leader and a light to other people. I've heard a lot about that mirror effect. And it's a lot I've been learning, man, about projection and just things like this, man. And life is so vast that it seems like you can never just internalize all this information that you take in. You're learning so much that you feel like you're forgetting a lot of the other things, but I guess that's kind of how it goes. You kind of just retain what's important to you and you forget what isn't along the way, But those core values are the ones that you hold on to. The things that make you don't let those go. No matter how old you get, no matter what you deal with in life, it's the things that keep you going. It's the things that keep you resilient, keep that fire in your heart burning, keep that burning desire to just be great, I guess, Yeah, man, it's a journey, dog. It's not a rat race. It's not a sprint. It's okay to be the turtle, man. Look, it's a lot of rabbits out here. It's a lot of hares, bro. It's a lot of hares. It's a lot of fast movers. It's a lot of quick-footed people, and that's okay if you're a little slower, man. Take your time. Enjoy your process. Don't worry about other people's process. You can't control their lives, what they do, what God is blessing them with, how their life is going. You worry about the pace and the path that God has set you on. You walk that path, and you just trust in the light, bro. Do the best to stay out of that darkness, but embrace it. And that's a part of what I'm learning, It's walking in the light, but not being afraid of the dark. all at the same time. It's okay to embrace that darkness. We all have it within us. You have to let it become a part of you, you know? But don't let it control you. Always try to be a light to people. Be a light to yourself. It's the only way we're gonna make things different out here. It's the only way that you're gonna make it through this. And you know, it's a lot, but at the end of the day, man, just continue to work to be your best self. That's all I gotta say, man.